The crazy beef between Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt just escalated to a whole new crazy level, and we're going to get into this whole insane story because Tom Cruise is not pulling any punches. And a lot of this has to do with the fact that there are actually these different sectors in Hollywood that are continuing to turn their back on him. And I think a lot of this has to do with the fact that we as fans, as the general population of people out there, actually appreciate Tom Cruise because he doesn't need to preach to us with political agendas or anything like that in order to garner any sort of attention or praise from audiences. Tom Cruise obviously appreciates fans. He obviously goes out of his way to show his appreciation, and that is something that Hollywood can't stand because they want to continue to put themselves on this high pedestal and have us look up at them. But Tom Cruise does something completely different. He goes against the grain when Hollywood in general wants to be worshipped. So this whole story is getting crazy here between Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt. Let's go ahead and get into everything that is going on here because the drama is getting insane. Golden Globes snubs Tom Cruise for blockbuster Top Gun role after star protested org's lack of diversity. So the thing about Tom Cruise also is that he actually puts his money where his mouth is. Basically what happened was Tom Cruise was criticizing Golden Globes for their lack of diversity with their voters and all of that type of stuff. And so what he did was he actually returned his 3 statuettes that he won in the past from the Golden Globes. That is something that you will not see like anyone else in Hollywood doing. I have to say, as much as I don't really care about a lot of the diversity stuff that's going on out there, because I think that diversity of thought is way more important than diversity of skin color, all of that aside, you know, I do appreciate the fact that he actually put his money where his mouth was in a way that Hollywood celebrities really don't, because a lot of them are just hypocritical snakes. Let's just be clear on that. So this whole story is getting crazy here because now the Golden Globes is apparently snubbing Tom Cruise because of him calling them out in that way and returning those awards. And like I said, a lot of elites in Hollywood seem to be getting more and more upset with Tom Cruise. Now this whole story is just taking a crazy new twist because it turns out that Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt are going to war with each other because Brad Pitt seems to be one of the people that is trying to destroy Tom Cruise, and Tom Cruise isn't going to be putting up with this nonsense. So sources told the Radar Online that Cruise's protests didn't ingratiate him with HFPA members. He took a stand, and no doubt it didn't go over well with them, one unnamed source told the outlet. A lot of people are convinced that's the real reason he was snubbed from the Golden Globes for Top Gun. Cruise was apparently so confident he would be nominated for his performance in Top Gun that even he was preparing an acceptance speech. Radar also claimed that Cruise is blaming his interview with the vampire co-star Brad Pitt for his Golden Globes snub. It stinks that Brad, once again, seems to have milked his relationship with the foreign journalist at the Globes to get his own movie, which many consider way inferior to Top Gun, a ton of nods. Another unnamed source said, referring to the box office flop Babylon. As far as Tom's concerned, this snub is all Brad's fault. Oh man, I love this because Tom Cruise is not going to be putting up with this nonsense. He threw Brad Pitt under the bus and he doesn't care. He doesn't care whatsoever. This is absolutely insane. And this really just gives, I think, a peek behind the curtains in a way that probably Hollywood does not like at all because they don't want us to actually know about any of this stuff, into a lot of the political drama and a lot of the political influence that goes into these award ceremonies. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.